Hey guys, and welcome to another video where today we are going to be playing some SANS fight. Some bad time simulator SANS fight. If you search it up, you should be able to find it. I don't exactly remember the creator right now, so if I can edit in the creator's name, then that would be good. But yeah, so welcome to the SANS fight. I don't really have a plan for this. I'm just going to be kind of going around and trying out some things. I'm actually really good at the intro attack, which if you guys don't know is the attack that happens whenever you start the game, whenever you start the fight. And this isn't Undertale, this is a simulator, as I already mentioned. But whenever you start the fight, there's an intro attack, and that's a kind of little thing. I want to show off the fact that I can actually do that without... I thought I saw something. It seems like the letters are getting grayer, but I'm not sure. Whatever. I can pretty much do that without getting hit once. So yeah, I'm not meaning to brag or anything, but that's one of the things I want to show off in this video. But oh boy, I actually did it that time. I was recording footage earlier and I wasn't able to do it, so it was kind of frustrating, but I just did it, so that was pretty cool. Let's do endless. I'm not actually sure what it is, but oh, I see. It's this attack. I hate this one. It's freaking disorientating to have the screen constantly blinking in and out and you think you're about to get hit with unnecessary hits that are impossible to dodge, and then it just... Well, there we go. I'm dead. Let's not do that. Let's go, no, not endless. Let's go back to single attack and let's find some hard ones. Let's do the final attack, actually. This is by far the hardest attack because it's what he does right before you kill him. Spoilers to Undertale. I will put that in the title and description. Clearly this is like his last ditch effort, which is it's a really good effort. As you can clearly see. Oh my god. I'm not doing that one again. I'm not doing that one again. Let me find some interesting ones. Hold on. Let's do multi one. I'm not sure which one that was. Oh, it's this. Never mind. I don't want this. This is not something I want. You see, it like puts you so close to near death, and sometimes you actually think you're about to die, but you don't, because it blinks out of view, and then that happens. So let's just bone stab. Let's do this one. Oh no. How long are you gonna do this to me, SANS? As long as it takes, he says. Let's just choose a heart attack that doesn't take that long. Yeah, I shouldn't have chosen that one. Let's just choose a heart attack that doesn't take that long, so that we can kind of do that one. And try to survive for as long as we can. Just see how long we can survive the random blaster attack. It's probably going to be pretty bad because I'm not judging by where the blasters are going. I'm just judging by random movement to somehow dodge the blasters. And clearly it's not going very well. Whoa. I was looking up at my recording time. I wasn't paying attention to what was going on in the fight. I'll edit in the Megalovanias, I swear. So that way the video seems more interesting. The screen recorder I'm using doesn't record system audio, so I actually have to import it to my video recorder, which is, my video editor, which is iMovie. I've been using iMovie as a video recorder. It's okay. It's a good recorder. It is. Yeah, I'm just gonna use this as an opportunity to talk about random things. I got my first hate comment ever. It said this is bad. So yeah, that was wow. Clap of effort to that very effortful. They actually deleted the comment. They didn't want me to see it for some reason. And they didn't know that I could actually see it still. Like, YouTubers can see comments they deleted. If you post a comment on a video that you don't want the YouTuber to see, well, it's too late because they're going to see that comment in their notifications unless they turn comments for notifications off. They're going to see it anyway. But obviously that didn't really affect me. If someone left like 4 paragraphs of information about why I'm a bad YouTuber, maybe it would kind of affect me. Maybe I'd be kind of sad that someone put effort into insulting me. But hey, a lot of people have put effort into insulting me, like my mother. Alright. Whoa! I hate this. I hate these multi-attacks. really annoying. Let's go back to the intro tag. It makes the Gaster Blaster sound whenever he's doing the bones, which is kind of weird. Like, well, you can't hear it. But, yeah. So, that was my first ever frickin' hate comment. So that was fun. Not going to reveal who the person was, as I don't want them to get hated on. 'Cause I'm still a nice person. All I'll say is that I knew them personally, and they have had kind of a big part in my life at one point. But now they're just mean. So if they're watching this video, honestly, you're just mean, and I had nothing to do with it. I don't know why you're mean, but whatever. I'm just gonna stop talking about that because I don't want anything to get too dramatic. I start ranting about something, and people are like, "Oh, this guy sucks." But let's talk about Undertale a little bit, I guess. For those of you that don't know, Undertale is a RPG designed by Toby Fox, who also worked on stuff like Homestuck and things. And this is one of the main characters in there. And this is he doesn't fight you in most routes, but if you go out of your way to kill every single person in the underground except for him, this is what you have to endure to. Fighting him and doing attacks like this. Oh boy, I have to survive with 10 health. But it's pretty interesting. He says a bunch of interesting dialogue that isn't in this fight particularly. But yeah. I wish he would say them, because he says stuff like the space-time continuum, leaving a lot of room for theories. People have made many theories, such as the SANS nest theory. Game theory is an awesome theorist. I was like, that theory is kind of bad. But he later said he hated that theory as well. Like, the creator of the theory hated the theory, so it's probably a bad theory. Also, there was a bunch of evidence proving it wrong. He made another theory about Undertale later, but I have one evidence proving that wrong, and I wasn't really sure if it was that much of evidence. But the evidence was that he said Gaster, Papyrus, and SANS. Gaster split into two, and that's what Papyrus and SANS are. And it was a pretty good theory. You should definitely go watch it. But dang it, I'm doing like no heal challenge or something, just sparing him. You should definitely go watch it because it's really good. But the only thing I have against that is that Toby Fox actually released a tweet about it was concept art for SANS and Papyrus, or concept art for Papyrus, and it said he has a brother named Comic Sans and a father named, well, it didn't say father. I assume it was going to say father. Now, I don't agree with the father is Gaster theory. I don't like that one very much, but if it's true, then I have to go with it, I guess. But yeah, that's supposedly what it said. And then it was all blacked out. So we don't actually know what that was, which kind of cool. What else should I talk about? Furries? I'll save that topic for an animation video maybe later. I was actually going to talk about those in an animation video. In fact, if you look here, there's you could probably see it because I'm recording the screen, but this is Scratch, and oh, I already got 2 messages. Hold on, a little pause. Those are just the studios I'm in. But if I go to Scratch and I go to my stuff, I had something I was working on. Furries animation. It was a thing I was working on where I was going to basically talk about my opinion on furries. But that kind of stuff gets really controversial on YouTube. I'll go ahead and say my opinion, but I don't really have that much of an interesting one. It's just, I don't exactly agree with the topic of the fact where you go out in fursuits and pretend to be animals. And I think that's honestly a little bit weird, but I am okay with making, like, furry fanfiction and stuff. Making stuff about anthropomorphic animals is okay. I don't really see what's wrong with that. I even do it myself. If you have this mobile app called Storycraft and you read my stories, there's anthropomorphic animals in there. But I just, that's what I think. I have a varied opinion on furries when it comes to what kind of furry. I would call myself a half furry, a fur. That's just a nickname for furries. But I would call myself like a semi-furry, a half-furry. I'm not really the fursuit kind of guy. But, I mean, I don't desire to have an animal mate. That's weird. But, I do write stories that have anthropomorphic animals in them, if not specifically stories specifically about anthropomorphic animals, I don't do, but like there are anthropomorphic animals in a ton of my stories. Maybe I'll share some of the stories in the form of animation, or maybe I'll just literally talk about them while I'm doing something else interesting on the screen. But I can just talk about a little bit about my stories real quick while I still have time for this video. I'll just talk about this real quick. But let me think. I have one very main story arc that pretty much contributes to all my all my story arcs that I've ever made pretty much contribute to this one, because this one is one of my main ones. It's not just one of my mains. I've done it with a friend, but he doesn't currently have a YouTube channel that he runs, so I can't really credit him on there. But on Storycraft, he's Caleb Burke. So that's cool. It's an iOS app, by the way. You should just get it. But the story arc is basically it's after Earth has like been destroyed. Earth has died of a radioactive apocalypse or something. I don't know. But basically there's zombies and stuff, and we kind of like, yep. It's kind of like, I guess, The Walking Dead. I don't really know. But there's like zombies and stuff, and basically there is, they leave Earth, and they find other civilizations. There's like mages and like warriors and stuff, and they all have different types and things they do, and there's a bunch of main characters. There's like a team of robots that does stuff. Let me think. Hold on. There's a team of robots called the Colors, which are very appropriately named considering the fact that they are colors. They're literally colored robots that name themselves based on the colors they're based off. They weren't very creative with the names. Oh crap, I got visitors. Yeah, so I guess that was just my little talking for the day. I'm gonna have to end this video here. It's got a pretty good length, so I guess that's a pretty good video. But yeah, thank you for watching me play SANS Fight while just rambling about random stuff. So yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe. And make sure to subscribe and like, and ask if you want more of this, just talking while I fight SANS, or just random videos where I talk or something. Just whatever you want, let me know. Because I really don't know what I'm doing. Alright, thanks.